somebody who enjoys messing with other people, causing them financial issues or gossiping about them, blaming them for things that they actually did. I suspect this is somebody who was probably raised by someone who wasn't the best example, but this is someone who has tried to sabotage or like trick another person or people, and in doing so, it's looking like they bring about some pretty undesirable consequences for themselves. So it's kind of like if you've ever seen a reel or a video where somebody wants to trip another person and then they end up tripping themselves. We have consequences that were intended for someone else that hits this person instead. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Soul Star. Hello, Ezio. Hello, Joseph. How are we doing? If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. You can find that in the description box, along with more information on how to become a member, as well as a link to my Etsy shop if you're interested in a homemade soy candle. And hello, how's it going, Shayla? Yes, exactly, Rachel. So let's see what else we've got for you. I think we will go with, we're going to go with the Marseille Cat Tarot. What else do we have? Hello, Tiana. Hello, James. How are we doing? Dang. So I've pulled 3 cards total, right? 2 from the Visconti Sforza and 1 from the Marseille, and we have 2 5 of Swords. So absolutely interesting as well that in this particular 5 of Swords, we have somebody who has the sword just pointed right towards them, right? So you try to like lash out at someone else, or you try to, you know, make fun of someone else, and then you end up falling on your bum. What else? Hello, John. How are you doing? Good luck with the gym, Tiana. 2 of Pentacles. You gotta be kidding me. That's literally the same 2 cards that I pulled as the first 2 cards from 2 different tarot decks. Only difference being this second 2 of Pentacles is in the upright, whereas the first one was in the reverse. Okay, we get the message. So instead of being able to trip you up, or instead of being able to cause you some sort of drama or chaos, this is literally just like instant karma for this person. I do feel like this has to do with money or some sort of like maybe even reputation. Oh, you'll make it work, Tiana. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Cups in the reverse. By some strange circumstance, this person, you know, they're aiming the squirt gun at you and don't realize that there's something blocking it, and it backfires on them. This is definitely a person who is jealous of you or feels rejected by you. With the 3 of Cups in the reverse, there's some sort of like, I don't like you. You made me look bad, so I want to make you look bad. Asking the important question. Thank you, James. Is it loaded? I sure hope so. Potato salad. Are you trying to make me hungry? That's not fair. Well, I wrote it in my future, but in the cards for me today. I got you, James. What else do we have? Seven of Cups, the Emperor in the reverse. Like, don't hurt yourself trying to ruin something for someone else, but being attached to that negative energy. It's like if you were trying to impress, let's just say you and your ex-best friend are both in line to meet some VIP person, your favorite music artist, for example. And they want to trip you in front of this person so you look like a fool, and they end up tripping themselves. This is for someone else's benefit. They're trying to make you look bad in front of another person, especially if you happen to be competing for a job or competing for the same romantic interest, or you're all in front of the social group and they want to look like they're better off without you, that kind of thing, right? Hey, Windy City, would you like to try that again? Only this time, could you sprinkle a little bit of respect for others in your comment, please? Thank you. The Hierophant in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is an ex. For some of you, it could be an ex-best friend, but I feel like this is saying you broke up with this person and they have a little bit of frustration associated with looking like the person who was dumped. So what can I do to make you look like no big prize? Like, I don't like them anyways. Did you see what they were wearing? They want to do something to make you look like, I don't know, I wouldn't miss them anyways. Six of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles. I want to be seen as the person who has the glow up after the breakup instead of you. I want people to think that I'm better off without you. So how do I accomplish that? Oh, I know. I'll just like make you look bad. Hello, Redbeard. Hello, Jamike. What's up? Windy City, I don't think you know what respect actually looks like. Look, I encourage you to actually do some research and also ask yourself if that negativity or that troll vibe is really going to do anything for your overall health and happiness. It would be much better for you to find the people that you do like and hang out with them instead of trying to troll people, you know? Oh, goodness. Key Controller, are you insulting Redbeard? You just hopping on the bandwagon? King of Wands in the reverse and Strength in the reverse. The insults that they're trying to fling your way or the approach they're taking to try to make you look like not a big loss, it's immature. It lacks, you know, an effective punch, if you will. So it's poorly designed, or they're just not very good at this, which just makes it kind of comical. King of Swords and the Fool in the reverse. Maybe it's because there's people around that defend you. Maybe it's just they're insulting you in a way that comes across as very hypocritical. I was thinking it was kind of amusing. Somebody who's trying to insult or make someone else look bad. This is the Tarot of the Cat people. Six of Swords and the King of Cups in the reverse. They feel like there is a crowd watching So this could be on social media, or I don't know, maybe you both are getting like your diploma at the same time, or you're at like a sales retreat for your work. But what they end up doing is just making it very obvious to those that are around you that this person has sour grapes, that they're bitter, right? Thank you, James. I appreciate you. Hello, Steven. How's it going? Thank you, Ezio. Let me add that for you. Should I try to call back? V today for clarity. Okay. Hoping for healthy conversation. I've added that for you. Thank you, Ezio. Hello, John. Just typing sent $50 isn't going to appear the same way as the super chat does. If you're trying to tip, you want to look for the $sign emoji. Or if you think that I'm dumb enough to fall for that, you might want to hop onto a different YouTube channel. Hello, Rebecca. How you doing today? I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Does AJ want more than friends? I've added that for you. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh my. That'll be good. I'm trying to figure out why we timed out Shayla. Rachel, were we trying to time out the other one? I'm confused. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear that, Rebecca. I think it was just for 300 seconds, so hopefully we have Shayla back shortly. Sorry about that. I think it was maybe meant for the person above you. We have the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. You're somebody that they used to know. Like that song? They're feeling insecure because they feel like people are going to judge them and ask them questions like, hey, what'd you do wrong? Why did you lose that friend? Why are you no longer associated with them? What did you do? Yeah, I don't know either, Tiana. And Rachel said she had to go somewhere. She said, be right back. Hello, Candles. How are you doing today? I think, if I had to guess, I think Rachel just had like a clicked on the wrong person, which it happens to me if somebody else types and it moves up, you know what I mean? But Shayla, I hope you're okay out there. I think it was just for 300 seconds. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Tiana. Eight of Wands in the reverse, Page of Pentacles. So I love this Eight of Wands because it looks a lot like juggling, right? But with it being in the reverse, it's like, nice try. You thought you could control the situation. You thought you could make me look bad, but instead you just kind of played yourself. Hello, Priyanka. How are we doing today? Umesh feelings for me right now and how he sees. I've added that for you. Thank you, Priyanka. I don't know if you can tell, but today this hair is driving me a little bit crazy. Another reversal, huh? 9 of Cups in the reverse and Death. Look, this person's mad. You ended the friendship or you ended the relationship. They feel like they need to show off for others, or they feel like they need to put you down. They might be lying about what the reason was that you stopped talking. They might be very interested in vilifying you. But whatever this is, you seem to be protected from their like immature clown behavior, okay? And I like that. I'm pretty sure it was accidental, but I'm sorry that happened, Shayla. Yes, well, don't worry. You're welcome to be involved in the shenanigans. Mistakes were made. We have the Tower and the Page of Swords. The good news is, even though Rachel timed out the wrong person, that other person went away. So, you know. The Tower and the Page of Swords to me is like, you see somebody switch up sometimes, right? Especially if you're dealing with a person who likes to love bomb or is manipulative. You might get the sunny side up version of them, the happy-go-lucky, always on your side, look at me, I'm gonna be such a nice friend or a good partner to you. And then the second they don't get their way, they're like, you know, the Jekyll and Hyde thing situation where, oh, okay, now that we're not friends, I'm going to ruin you. Mwahaha. I think they're trying to say something about you. I think they're gossiping in a way to make it seem like they were the good person or like the earth angel in the relationship. The thing is, whatever they're lying about with Justice in the reverse, the truth comes out. So nice try. I heard you tried to lie about who was unfaithful in the relationship, but it's weird because like I have proof right here on the social medias. Huh, that's strange, right? Looks like that was a lie. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Temperance. King of Wands and the Lovers. So a long time ago in a land far away, I had a best friend who got really upset with me. I didn't really understand it. We were, all of us, a pretty big fan of a particular bar. It was a small town, right? And I was already in the bar. I was sitting in the front, so I could see the people who were lined up to, you know, have their IDs checked or whatever. And I had like a friend waving at me from the line. She got through the line and zoomed right on over to my table and she's like, oh my God, Carmen, something really weird happened. I saw like former best friend and she was basically saying Carmen is the devil's spawn. And I didn't hear the whole thing. I just heard her say your name and I was like, oh my God, Carmen, I love Carmen. She's the bestest. And she's like, and then I got kind of embarrassed because like the look on her face was like, that's not the right thing for you to say. And I was like, wait, what did you say about Carmen? I said she was the devil's spawn. Oh, that's weird because I think most of us all really love her. So are you okay? There's something here where it's like somebody's trying to make you out to be the problem and you're seen as this Temperance, Earth Angel energy. I'm not saying you're perfect. And I'm not saying I was perfect back then either, or now. But this is like Someone's trying desperately to get you to be seen as bad, when in reality, that's going to be a pretty difficult hill to climb. She has risen. Yeah, I think it was just the wrong one. Shayla took one for the team. But Marcus, how you doing? Hello, Michael. Hello, Alan. Thank you for the gold coin. Rachel did an oopsie. It's okay. All will be fine. We've got King of Wands and the Lovers. When this person tries to start a battle with you, they expect people to choose their side. And they end up realizing nobody wants to be on their side. Everybody chooses you. Ah, it sucks to be them. I sounded like a parrot. No worries, Rachel. I think the live chat moved up when you were trying to time out the dude who was saying sent $50, sent $30, and then it was Shayla instead. And I was like, what happened? What did Shayla do? Yep, you're good. We deduced the truth. And Shayla ain't mad at you. We have the Star, the Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Your authenticity and the way you carry yourself, it speaks volumes. You don't have to go around with a big poster board saying, I'm an awesome person. I'm really nice. You don't have to ask people to say nice things about you. They say nice things about you as it is. So when we got somebody who's trying to make you look bad, what people recall or know about you, it contradicts what somebody's trying to say about you. Like, no, that really doesn't sound like them. I don't think they would do that. Nice try, though. Four of Cups. And I hate my hair today. This is just somebody who feels a little bit butthurt, that's all. You don't like me, so I'm going to try to make it so that nobody likes you. But here's the thing. If people are going to believe unfounded criticism of you or gossip of you, they were never really your friend to begin with. The people who know you, the people who have seen your authentic, your genuine and kind energy, they're not going to be fooled by whoever it is who's out here trying to make you look bad. King of Wands in the reverse. They're going to throw a little hissy fit. They're going to throw a tantrum. Why do you guys like them? I want you to not like them because they don't like me. Just like, let me tell you how to live your life, please. Gosh. By trying to, well, by picking a fight with you, basically, behind your back and gossiping, they have effectively ostracized themselves when the goal was actually to try to make you look bad. They end up burning bridges that they were hoping they could steal from you. Hello, Dale. How are you doing? I'm good. We all have our off days, Marcus. Barking up the wrong tree. We got the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So by trying to make you look bad, they end up losing their own standing, or their reputation takes a ding when they're trying to make you look bad. All right. I think we've got enough of that. Tell me what else. So they end up having to abandon their plan. They're like, dang, I tried to get everybody to hate you, but they all love you. Why you gotta be so likable? You make this so difficult because you're over here like awesome and sparkly personality and really funny and stuff. Why couldn't you just like be a bit lame? Why you gotta be so cool? This is one of my favorite temperance cards, by the way. Shall I read it to you? Part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. Temperance. That's you. You're cool. People know what your energy is because you have been consistent. This, my friend, is why it is so important to not let other people drag you down to their level. When you establish consistent energy and people know what to expect of you, nobody can mess with your reputation. They can try. They might fool the, I was gonna say it might fool the dumb ones, which maybe is a little judgmental, but the gullible ones who believe whatever is told to them, whatever, sayonara, that's cool. But the ones that have a few brain cells to rub together, I'm gonna be like, why are you trying to like gossip? Why are you trying to make someone look bad? Like, who hurt you? All right, let's get a few from the Dragon's Tarot. I know, isn't it the best, Tiana? The Pulp Tarot is great art. I need a brush or something. I can't handle it, you guys. The whole reason I curl my hair is so that it stays out of my face. And right now it's like, blah! That's what it's doing. Hello, 8-Bit. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Money, money, money. Money. I decided like halfway through to do the sing-song thing, so don't judge me if I got it wrong, okay, you guys? No worries. I've added that for you. Thank you, 8-Bit. We got the 2 of Chalices, which is the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. The whole problem here seems to be somebody didn't like that you ended the friendship. I'm glad to hear that, 8-Bit. I don't know, though. It's like, it's because it's hot outside. It's another heat advisory today. And I had to go pick up some energy drinks. But don't worry, I'm drinking water right meow. All right, so the thing is, people get hurt. And they don't like it when they don't have access to your energy. Maybe you're dealing with an energy vampire. Maybe this is just somebody who's super manipulative. But once you figure out that that's their energy, you're like, no, thank you. Hey, Lupe, would you like to explain what you mean by that? Just curious. Thanks, you guys. You're making me feel better. I've tried it, Tiana. It was not for me. I do like the Alani, I think it's called Cosmic Starburst or something like that. Something, it's the purple one. Hello, James. How are you doing? I mean, sometimes it takes a little while for people to show their true colors, right, James? This person does show their true colors, and now you're like, okay, well, I don't think we can really fix that. The fact that you want to control people, the fact that you don't want to be respectful, or that you feel like you don't deserve to deal with the consequences of your own actions. All right, move along. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, if you're not acting right, but at least you know to expect consequences for your actions, I respect that. Like, at least you know that things are gonna hit the fan, right? All right. We've got the Page of Wands, Empress in the reverse, the Fool, and the Seven of Swords. If you're gonna lie about someone, if you're gonna try to damage someone's character by creating some sort of strange story, and you're telling that story to people who have already met that person that you're talking about, like, you deserve whatever fallout happens. They thought that they could like steal your friends or turn your family against you or lie about you at work and get you fired. And instead, the fact that they lied comes back to haunt them. We have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The truth always comes out. So don't worry. Yes, there's someone here who's trying to talk about you and they're straight up lying, or they're exaggerating in a way to make you out to be the villain. But the people they're spreading this lie to, they don't believe it. Like, it sounds like you're lying. I'm sorry. Did you get dumped? Is that why we're doing this? Is that why you're lying? Just curious. Because it looks like you got blocked on Instagram. It looks like you got dumped. So why should I believe you? It feels to me like you're just trying to punish someone for the consequences of your own actions. And we don't play that game. We don't support that. All right, this is the Fairy Lenormand. I know what you mean, James. Redbeard. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? What else do we have, please? The Sun. The truth gets exposed. And now there are people who are saying, you know what? I don't think I want to be your friend. I don't think I want to be associated with you because you were trying to lie about somebody else. So you just keep on doing you. You don't even need to like speak up about this. People already know who you really are. I like that. And what's going to happen for this gossiper, pray tell? This is the Earth and Bone Oracle. Hello, Hooks. How we doing? Yes, I don't know if you know this, Shayla, but the people who watch my channel, they're very cultured. Yes, very fancy. The highest echelon, yes. We have Burrow, number 25. Exhaustion, lack of energy, questioning motivations, and realignment. Hey, so you're over here talking crap about that person that you used to be dating or that you used to be close to. I'm going to go ahead and guess that perhaps you're trying to convince me to dislike that person because you're mad. Flow, number 21. Recovery, moving on, finding peace. Maybe you just need to focus on healing and working on yourself instead of trying to attack other people. Hello, James. How's Ireland today? Yeah, we do have, by my count, we have 3 James here. So I don't know if y'all have like a little club or what. 33, beast, conflicts, competition, arguments, aggression, tension, and oppressors. Trying to make you look bad only ends up making them look bad. Shadow, number 37, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions, and mystery. But why would I believe what you have to say when I know that you're really just mad about somebody not wanting to be with you anymore because you messed up? Hello, Native. How are you doing? What else? I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Okay, so that's interesting. So your ex's like first attempt to deal with their frustration is to try to throw you under the bus and make it sound like you're a problem. When that doesn't work and they get called out or even like ostracized from the group of friends, And then they try to come back around and apologize and love bomb you. Because now we also have the My Fantasy card. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for ... inspiration. Oh, gosh, you know what really makes me more attracted to somebody is if they're hitting on me right after they tried to lie about my character and negatively impact my reputation. I just find that so attractive, you know? Oh, what a panty dropper. What is wrong with this person? So I tried to ruin your reputation and that didn't work. How about we like get naked, huh? Huh? My dreams. I've been dreaming about you, and in my dreams we are so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. I vote no. I vote don't deal with this person anymore. Hello, Cher Bear. How are you? Hello, Shelly. Yes. It's true. When I think about you, I cry. And apparently also the song lyrics. When I think about you. Okay, guys, I think it's time for some personal questions. I don't think I really need to say this, but just for good measure, don't deal with this person. You don't need to be like rude. You don't need to be like vindictive, but just like don't let them back into your life. They're going to be love bombing. That's fine. They'll move on. They'll get some other obsession. Okay? Okay. All right. Very important question for James. We have, is a loaded potato salad in my future? If you could all send good eat energy towards James. Is it loaded potato or loaded baked potato? I need to know if there's potato skin involved in this. Is loaded potato salad in James' future? No. Devil in the reverse. Shaman, which would be the Hierophant. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This feels to me like someone runs out or the ingredients get spoiled or it just doesn't happen. But I do feel like it's, you know, several days out. You want it to be within the next like 24, 48 hours. This is like, how about 36 hours? Does that work for you? Yes, with the bacon. Oh, don't say deviled eggs. Now I want those. So if you could all, you know, say a little prayer that maybe we could expedite this potato salad for James. There's hope, but there is some issue here in terms of everybody else wants it or like they accidentally dropped it on the floor after they made it. And you probably don't want to eat that. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see what we've got for Ezio. This is the Romani Tarot. Should Ezio try to call back V today for clarity? Yes. I feel like this is saying you need to call on the half hour. So not at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, but 2:30, or not at 6 or 7, but 6:30. And will it be a healthy conversation? Yes. Ooh, Temperance. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So it feels to me like there is absolutely an opportunity for clarity. And I feel like you both want clarity. So she may have questions for you as well. Or he. I think you said it was a she. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. There is a lot going on today as far as things that could be distracting V, but I do feel like you'll choose the right time. There is something that may have irritated V. So start off with light conversation. Don't dive right into the, so how do you feel about me? Do you miss me? Can we get back together? Let's have a little bit of small talk first, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, James. I hope it is in your near future. Hello, how's it going, the game? I hope you're having a good day. Ezio, I hope that helps and that you enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what we've got for Rebecca. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Does AJ want to be more than friends with Rebecca? Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yes. Is there anything holding him back from that? This is someone who's trying to approach things the right way. And I do feel like there's something else that has to be taken care of first. So this could be like, hey, sorry, I just need to make sure like I delete my dating app, or I need to make sure that I deal with a family situation, and then I'm gonna pursue that. Do I have a turquoise stone? I don't believe I do. Which is actually kind of sad because I do love turquoise. So 8-bit, the answer I believe is no. I do think at some point I'd like to do another video where I show you all the cards that I have one by one. And I'm kind of delaying it a little bit because it would be nice to be able to be like, okay, so this is, I think this is called Sunstone. This is the Tattoo Tarot and Sunstone sits on top of it. I'm not quite there yet. Let me add that for you, Ezio. Thank you for the tip. Does V have romantic feelings for me? I've added that. Thank you, Ezio. That's a good point, and I agree. Yes, but it's like saying just be a little bit patient, because see, with this Knight of Cups, it's a very unusual depiction of the Knight of Cups. Normally you've got a dude on a horse with a cup. It's a really weird way to say it. But here we have somebody who's playing chess. So it's like, I gotta do this before I can do that. And if I do things the right way, then I can get what I want, right? All right, let's see what we've got for Priyanka. What are Umesh's feelings for Priyanka, please? So what I heard was from Brokeback Mountain, why can't I quit you? Which I hope you don't take it the wrong way. Maybe you don't know that reference, but this is someone who looks at you as a Queen of Swords. And it's like, I feel like you're smart. I feel like, you know, we have good conversation. But with the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's like, I feel like you would argue too much, or you would be bossy, or you would want control, and we would argue as a result of that. And yet, even though I tell myself that we probably wouldn't work out, I keep coming back around, thinking about you and, you know, pondering what it would be like. Intentions from Umesh towards Priyanka, please. Let's keep it strictly business. And yet, I keep thinking about you. without your clothes on. I think this person's very attracted to you physically, but the intentions get a little bit murky because there is this concern that you would boss them around or want to make decisions, or you would want to wear the pants, right? So 8 of Swords in the reverse. They feel like they have to be kind of guarded with regards to that attraction to you. And how does Umesh see Priyanka? Very independent, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like I have to keep you as a professional contact, because if we were to get into some sort of romantic connection, or if physical intimacy happened, I don't feel like I would be able to be like the leader in the relationship. I feel like you would, this person's very focused on, you would boss me around. So it's like, I view you as too much work. So instead, I just sit here and I daydream about what it would be like to be with you, because I don't feel like I can pursue you. Our personalities would not mesh. And for 8-bit, we're going to go with the Connolly Tarot. What does 8-bit need to know with regards to money, please? What does 8-bit need to know about money? Watched pot never boils. With the 6 of Wands in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels like there's too much that you've obligated yourself to, or there's a risk of spending too much money on like a vehicle, for example. This is saying there's something here that you could do. Is this like selling something? This is asking you to consider, is there something you can make and sell? Is there something that you are able to offer as a service, but bring in some more money, is what it's saying. There's an opportunity coming your way. Act on it quickly. It'd be like, you know, your neighbor saying, hey, I noticed you have like a hammer and a power saw. What is it, like a miter? Could you build this for me? Could you fix that for me? And you might initially be like, the answer is yes. I feel like someone offers to pay you for a service or offers to buy something of yours, and there's hesitation, but the universe is like, do it. It'll work out in the long run. And they may even like pay you more than you expect. Otherwise, it's a missed opportunity and it causes delay for your plans. Thank you, Marcus. Let me add this for you. Was that ghost watching? Trying not to ban myself. I kind of thought that's what you meant. We can ask that delicately. Or did I rid the ghost finally? All right, I've added that for you. Thank you, Marcus. 8-bit, I am wishing you many, many monies, much abundance. Hello, Sean. Hello, John. Thank you for making sure your name's rhymed. Hello, T. My name is Carmen. Please objectify the like button. That's better than doing so to me. All right, so we have Ezio. Does V have romantic feelings for Ezio? This is more like curiosity or a crush or physical attraction. But romantic feelings, I feel it takes a little bit longer for V to develop those. So it's like, I need to know you. I don't know enough about you. Eight of Swords is somebody who's blindfolded, right? So I need to see how things go, and then I'll know whether or not it makes sense. But there is a possibility for romantic connections. Benji, if you call me that again, I will block you permanently. I know for a fact that you've already called me that and that I got irritated and told you not to do that. So like, one more time, try me. I'll block you. I don't like that, okay? Sorry, Ezio, to interrupt with that. Let me get one more card for you. So I do feel like part of it is because V is working on moving away from something else, whether that's a previous relationship or a significant like change in life, right? You think it's normal, Benji, to call people mommy? I'm just curious. Like, that's normal for you? Ugh, gross. All right. Let's see what we have for Marcus. And Benji, for future reference, if somebody is insulted by what you call them, I would recommend an I'm sorry as opposed to a laughing emoji, right? But that's just because I'm assuming that you want to be seen as a respectful person, which might be unfair. Aw, you too, James. Thank you. All right. There's chimes y'all don't know about. All right. So for Marcus, was that ghost watching Marcus and wife? Wow, I didn't even have to finish the sentence. Yes, they were watching. I really like this card. All right. Benji, it's on site now. Next time I see you. Yes, Marcus, the ghost is watching. Pretty much consistently. Have you considered removing the cup chair? Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it. Yes, they're watching. Any advice on the ghost leaving? Wow, we have the Hermit, the Ten of Pumpkins. This person's lonely. This ghost wants to be feeling included. It's like the ghost is in the corner, like giving you a score, like, oh, that was a good one. That was a great move. I'm gonna note that one for later. Okay, good. You've already taken care of that then. Hello, Flower. How are you doing? Sorry if that's creepy, but yeah, they're watching. They watch more often than you might realize. So I don't know. I don't know if there's much we can do about that. I think there's kind of a theme for those on the other side, like, well, I can't eat popcorn, but at least I got some entertainment. All right, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna leave you all with that. Oh, I already told you. 9 out of 10. All right. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping if you're able to. And I will see you on the next reading.